everybody, BUCKSGEARBOX. Welcome to the table. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the table, BUCKSGEARBOX. And today I have an unboxing. I have been in this for 2 or 3 days now. Carried it, and but I wanted to show you the unboxing experience. And as you can see, this is a SPARTAN HARSEY folder. It's a stone-washed S45VN, and I just kind of wanted to show you what you get. You can pause that and read it if you would like to. The bottom of the box is kind of more of the same. This is the elite grade. This is high production value, basically custom. They call them custom on their website. Hand finished, probably, I would say. But this is what you get in the box. A sticker, put stuff back. And man, my first impression when I opened this the other day was it's bigger than I thought it was. And it really is. This is a big knife. And when we get to size comparisons later, you will see that this is a bigger knife than it than it looks like in the pictures. Honestly, it's just a big old long pocket knife, folding knife. It's stone-washed titanium throughout. S45VN, also stone-washed on the blade. It's a 4-inch long blade, 8 13/16 total length. Yes, almost 9 inches long. 5.88 ounces. It's not a lightweight knife. Frame lock, ambidextrous, pocket clip setup. You can see the filler tab there. You can just swap over, so that's always nice when pocket knife companies do that. Designed by William Harsey Jr., elite grade, USA made. Again, they call them custom handcrafted. This would probably be a mid-tech or high-end production knife, according to the knife community. But honestly, I don't know a whole lot about Spartan. This is my first SPARTAN HARSEY folder. This is my first Spartan blade ever, so I'm just getting to know them. And my first impressions with this knife is they're very strong. Very strong first impressions. As big as it is, as I said, I've been carrying this for the last 3 days. It's easy to carry. And it feels like it has the smoothness of a Chris Reeve. It's got that, they always say hydraulic action. This kind of has that too. But you can flick it right open, which I don't normally do with my Chris Reeve knives. And in my experience, at least, when you open up a Chris Reeve, you can't do that out of the box. This thing, they break in. This thing flicked right open, right out of the box, ready to rock. But it still has that kind of smooth action to it as well. So to me, it's got the smoothness of a Chris Reeve knife that flips, but it has the robustness of an XM18 from Hinderer. And I'll show you some size comps with those 2 different companies' knives here in a minute. Actually, that's coming next. And my first impression, just jumping right out of the box, is, man, this is a big knife. This is not a little guy. Some might think that it's not EDC friendly, but again, for the first 3 days of having this, it is definitely not too big to carry for me. That's a subjective conclusion for sure. But for me, this thing was easy to carry. Absolutely easy to carry. Got my tools out here. I wanted to see something. I thought I saw that. Yep. This is a big old T10. Actually, no, it's bigger than that. That might be a T15 in the pivot. I think I read that somewhere, or heard that somewhere maybe. But then the body screws. Well, what are they? Let's see. T8s on the body screws. Yeah, I haven't taken this thing apart yet. I have no need to do that just yet. It is, perfectly centered. This is a beautiful piece of work, everyone. This is awesome. I really like this thing. No question. No buyer's remorse whatsoever River's Edge Cutlery got in a drop of these, and I said, that's it. That's the one I've been waiting for. And yes, and a Harsey folder was on my wish list. So when it came in, I was pumped. Let's do some size comparisons to this beast of a knife, and you'll see what I mean here. So let's get out kind of the usual suspects first. Here it is up against a PM2 Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Bigger. Obviously it's going to be bigger than the Para 3. Let's call it the PM3. Yeah, it's a big knife. No question there. Big knife. Let's do another Spyderco real quick. Another big knife. The Shaman. It is bigger than the Shaman. And the Shaman is a big knife, so you know that's it's a big dude here. All right, big guy. All right, there's the hey, the avocado REC Shaman. Let's do some other kind of knives here. Let's do the Microtech Ultratech, because I've often thought, man, this is a big knife. You know, the Ultratechs are just really long. No question. Yep, Spartan Harsey folder is bigger. Just is. What else do we have here? Ah, yes. Let's try the Rockeye. I haven't actually done this myself. Compared these two. I've compared the other ones in person, just kind of getting to know what the knife looks like. This is a ProTech Rockeye, customized by River's Edge Cutlery. Don't hate. I'm a UK fan. We had a terrible year. We'll be back. Anyway, yep, that's the Rockeye, which is also a big knife, and the Spartan Harsey dwarfs it. And here are my two initial comparison knives. There's a full-size, large Sebenza from Chris Reeve Knives, and here is my Hinderer XM18 Skinny. The conclusion, obviously, that's a big knife. And again, I feel like it kind of shares, it's kind of in between these two. It has the smoothness of the CRK and the robustness, I believe, just first impressions, of course, of the Hinderer. All right, so there you go. A little bit of comparing going on there, excuse me. And then I kind of wanted to do something different, and I haven't done this yet either. So this is an experiment live on the YouTube. Is it as big as some of my full-size fixed blades? All right, no, the Condor Bush Lore is a little bit bigger. I was wondering about that. I had to try. And we have my SE4, which is my go-to beat it up knife, which I need to beat up more often. It's going camping with me again in June. So there you go. That's about the same size as an SE4. And then my Benchmade Bushcrafter. It's a little bit bigger than the Spartan. Just a little bit. Just not that much. This is a big knife. It's a big knife. This is a do-it-all workhorse from Benchmade, of course. And yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the Spartan Harsey, but the Spartan Harsey is like, it's a folding knife, and it's as big as, or close to as big as, three of my favorite full-size fixed blades. Chunky, big knife, heavy, almost 6 ounces, almost 9 inches long. I was, okay, final thoughts. Yeah, this is just an unboxing, first impressions, but final thoughts, like I was thinking, I was pretty wowed when I unboxed my first Chris Reeve knife and my second Chris Reeve knife. And the presentation, the unboxing is like opening an Apple product, right? It's just really, really awesome, really kind of a cool experience with the big white box with all the cool stuff inside of it. Opening this guy is just kind of more like, not quite Hinderer level with their white, baseball card style box, which is fine. I don't care. But the Spartan Blades box is, it's got art on it at least. but it's, you know, it wasn't as exciting as when I opened my Chris Reeve knife. But then I pulled the knife out and I was like, okay, no, it's all about the knife here. It's not about the packaging. That's not to say that CRK is just all about packaging or that it's fluff or whatever. I enjoy those experiences when you're opening a premium product and it feels like you're getting something special just because of the packaging. I think that's kind of going the extra mile. But again, when I got the knife out, I was like, never mind. That's stinking awesome. Never mind the box, right? So Hinder knives, this and my Chris Reeve, I was kind of comparing, and it's been a while since I opened my first of those companies, but this might have given me a slightly better overall first impression when it comes to the knife itself. The CRK, the packaging, the polish, it feels a little more premium, and even in the knife, it kind of does. You know, I can't deny that my Sebenza is one of my favorites of all time. I love this knife, and it is buttery smooth and just wonderful now that it's broken in, but it did, for me, have a break-in period. This is buttery smooth as well, even being a bigger, beefier knife, but it worked like that right out of the box, so no break-in. With the Hinderer, I didn't like that the flipper tab at first, and it took me a long time to get used to it without feeling like I was hurting my fingers. And I didn't carry it for a long time because of that, which is weird because I was so excited to finally get one, and in my favorite color as well. But this is just as a premium experience as this, as well as the CRK. And again, I just think maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm leaning to the idea that the knife, sans the packaging, is a better experience, just slightly better overall so far. No break-in period, no fuss, no sore thumb. I don't know. Just a first impressions are really, really good. It's not a contest. With all three of those companies, you're getting a premium piece of engineering and design. I mean, this thing is so stinking cool. But yeah, I'm kind of taken by it, and I'm really excited about it. And one of these days, maybe I'll do a full review. I guess the one nitpick, if I had to pick something out, would be the sharpness. And it's not super sharp. It looks like it's knocked down a little bit. But the sharpness of the lock bar when you go to push open the lock so you can close the knife, that has, you know, made my thumb just a little bit raw. But that's every new knife I get. There's not only a break-in period for the knife, which actually, again, this one doesn't seem to have one, but there's also a break-in period for my thumb. All right, guys, that's enough for this video. I'm super excited about this. I guess I didn't give very many close-up shots, so I'll do that now. This is the SPARTAN HARSEY FOLDER, and this thing is a beast. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and there'll be more coming in the future. Hey, congrats to the winner of my River's Edge Cutlery giveaway. And that stuff is on the way to you, my man. If you're watching this video, Martial, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Congrats on winning. But yeah, your stuff is in the mail today, and I'm excited about that. Have a great one, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.